I've got an anonymous $20 donation. The amazing talent on display at this event is mind-blowing. Keep it up. So that was Rockman 3 Burst Chaser by Iceplug. It was a pretty awesome run. Coming up, we've got Mega Man The Wily Wars being played by TheSiege. Looks like a Wily Tower run, so this should be good. Got $50 from First Hour. Awesome job, Iceplug. Hope to see you running Alias next year at SGDQ. Donation to Runner's Choice. So I went looking through the donations, and it looks like I did say that guy's last name right, so go me. He did donate too, like he said he would. Got $13.37 from eBouncer. Greetings from Germany. Amazing runs so far. Keep up the good work. Screw the animals, save the couch. What's wrong with the couch? I don't know. Hey, you guys still hype out there? You guys? Come on. Yeah. There's like 100 of you in here. I want to hear some noise. Got an anonymous $50 donation. First time I'm able to watch live. I'm excited to see all the remaining awesome runs. Put my money towards a 100% of the greatest game ever, Chrono Trigger. Very good choice for a donation incentive. Also, we need to get this game as fast as possible, so kill the animals. That's good. $75 for Sleepless 96. I've been watching GDQ for many years. Now that I work, I can finally donate for this great cause. Thank you to all the runners and staff for doing an amazing job. Thank you, Sleepless. Got an anonymous $30 donation that says, classic Mega Man games. Ah, what a better way to spend a night awake. Greetings from Finland. We tend to live in sync with nature, therefore save all the animals. Got a $50 anonymous donation that just simply says, continue the good deeds. We will try, Anonymous. Thank you for that donation. Got $50 from Yozo177. Loving the GDQ events. Gotta donate for Médecins Sans Frontières. Their work is inspirational. And save those frames. It's speedrunning we're talking about, right? Got a $30 donation from Yusty. SGDQ this year is amazing. Thanks to all runners and crew. Got a $50 anonymous donation that says, my first time watching SGDQ. Already amazed all week long. Good luck for all runners, and especially the Mega Man runners. Go, go, go for the million. A $20 donation from DZoho. Greetings, SGDQ 2015 from a French guy lost in the US. You guys rock as usual. Sadly, I couldn't attend, but it's still a great time watching it. Keep up the good work. And shout out for the Yeti. They're awesome people. I'm honored and glad to contribute with them. I have a $30 donation from Star James 77. Aw man, I'm gonna miss most of the Mega Man block because of work. Oh well, I'll probably just have it playing on my phone for me and the other guys to watch when we aren't busy. A $50 donation from Chaos Codex. If this is red, I'll donate another $50. Chaos out. Your move, Chaos. I read it.
All right, just let me know when you're ready. We're good? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Did that work?
Are you 18 seconds in already?
Oh, nice. We won't worry about it. We'll just go.
It's all right, just go.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to Mega Man the Wily Tower. This is a game that was released for the Sega Genesis back in 1994, although it never made it to the States. It only made it to the States in the form of the Sega Channel. Which, for those of you who don't know what that is, that was like a monthly subscription program that people can use to download their games to play on the Sega Genesis. Basically, the way to optimize this game is to, you get to choose 8 weapons from the first 3 Mega Man games. There's 22 you can choose from. The best way to optimize it is to make sure that those 8 weapons are going to get you all the way through the game. What I'm about to do here is a nice little zip that's going to be done to skip through part of the level. The rest of the level after is actually pretty hard too, so. There we go. Coming up here is going to be Mega Water S. He's actually a Kappa, a demon river imp. Very tough boss, very RNG heavy. The best way to fight this guy is to get right in his face. This way he's not able to do his harpoons anymore. There we go. Up next is Hyperstorm H. He kind of looks like Ganon a little bit, if Ganon were a giant robot. So the music of this game was composed by Kinuyo Yamashita, who's actually pretty famous for doing the soundtrack to Castlevania 1 and Mega Man X3. She did a really good job here. You'll notice that there's a lot of lag in this game. Hopefully, after this event, maybe they'll consider putting it on the Virtual Console and we can eliminate that problem. There's really not much to talk about here, so if you want to go ahead and do a donation, now would be the time.
All right, sounds good. We have a $500 donation from Hilkinson. Hey everyone, awesome event as always and a perfect finish for the summer vacation. Kill the animals, save the frames.
It's all right.
We have a $100 donation from Chabby. Make sure we meet the Mega Man Tazbot bid.
This game is rather short, but they made up for it by adding a lot of pitfalls. Spike pits and pitfalls everywhere. So this is Hyperstorm H. He's the only Robot Master in Mega Man history that has 2 health bars. Although you wouldn't know it because I'm about to destroy him really fast. If you let this guy get out of control, he has a second phase where he'll stomp on the ground and summon Mets at you. Those spikes on the side can actually kill you. So if you're unfamiliar with the story of this game's actually based on The Story to the West, which is a nice Chinese novel. If you're familiar with Dragon Ball Z, it's actually the same concept. This Robot Master, Buster Rod G, is actually based on Sun Wukong. Same as Goku, actually. He's got a nice pole that extends, and he rides on a cloud. He can be very difficult if you let him get out of control as well. Right here I'm doing the damage boost. In this game, it's kind of weird how rush works. Anytime you take damage while you're standing on rush, it propels you forward. Right now would also be a good time if you wanted to do a donation.
Sure thing. We have a $100 donation from Lou220. Donating for a friend. One of her favorite series is Mega Man. While she may not be able to be watching it right now, she loves the good that AGDQ and SGDQ does for people in the world. Thank you for that donation.
So Leaf Shield is very powerful in this game. I'm going to be using it as my my main weapon. What I'm going to be trying to do up here is a nice little one-frame trick where I'm going to try to use Hard Knuckle to force the door open and start the boss fight early. Oh, I missed it. That's okay. Right here is Goku. He's a very tough boss.
Dude,
That's Goku. Believe it or not, this is a real game. This is not a hack. Coming up right here is actually the hardest trick in the game. It involves, the way the game works is that it thinks that ladders are infinite. If you see a ladder that goes all the way to the top, the game thinks that it's going all the way to the top. You can use that to kind of skip screen transitions. You'll see what I mean in a second here, if I get it to work. And now I don't care what happens with the rest of the run. That was beautiful. That was the trick that I was the most worried about. Right here, I'm going to use Rush Jet to kind of skip across. Because this is a marathon, I'm going to grab the spare E-Tank. Normally, I wouldn't. Try to go to the top of the screen here to try to reduce lag. This game actually wasn't made by Capcom. It was outsourced to a company called Minakuchi Engineering, which if you've ever played any of the Game Boy games, you'd be familiar with this. Once again, I'm going to come to the top of the screen to try to reduce lag. Coming up here is Fire Snakey. I'm going to hope for a 1 cycle against this guy. He's very tough. He's already started his flame spread pattern. It's bad RNG. 1 cycle.
Out of curiosity, is the Rush Jet basically controlled like Mega Man 3? Is it in that style?
It's like the same as in Mega Man 3 for the Sega Genesis, but it's not anything like how it is in the NES.
Oh, okay.
Basically, that damage boost doesn't exist in the NES version. When we first started doing this run, we actually took Time Stopper here for this section right here. We decided we didn't need it. And there's actually a whole lot of nothing in this level as well. So if you wanted to do another donation,
Sure thing. I've got a $100 donation from Tauzak. Hey guys, second time donator here. I've been following and enjoying all GDQs since 2012. Thank you for all the work you're doing for both entertainment and charity. Shout out to the French community. Fight to save the world.
You might notice that in this level and the level before it, all the enemies are from Mega Man 2. In the previous level, all the enemies were from Mega Man 1, and the next level is going to be the enemies from Mega Man 3. I kind of missed that shot right there. Right here, I'm going to slide across the spikes. No problem. Ooh, clutch. Coming up here is the Iron Ball. I like to call him the RNG Ball. Basically, his gimmick is as long as he's in the Iron Ball, you can't do any damage to him. But we're going to try to find a way around that. Unless he goes to the top and I can't reach him. That's why I call him the RNG Ball. Could be in trouble. The reason why that works is if you attack him while he goes into his invincible stage, it tricks the game into believing that the invisible stage hasn't started, and you can just continue to attack him until he dies. Coming up right here is the hardest stage in the game, and the reason why it's so hard is because in all the Wily stages, there are no checkpoints. And if you'd like to do another donation, that'd be great.
Sure thing. Got a $50 donation from Kojak. CJ.
Ooh, Kojak.
CJ, if there are any animals in this game, please kill them. You can choose what to do with the money, dude.
Oh, that's unfortunate because I'm going to save the animals. Actually, you know what? Let's kill the animals just because he asked so nicely. Coming up right here is another zip I'm going to do. Hopefully I get it. There we go. Right there, I like to take that part a little careful. That pit right there is really trolly. Right here is the reason why I picked up the E-Tank. I do not want to do this level over again. It's very difficult.
We have a $50 donation from Greg Day 62. SGDQ does two things for me. It shows me people are willing to help with medical research, and it shows me things that I would have thought were completely impossible in video games. Keep up the good work with both of them.
Coming up here is the return of Buster Raw G. He's learned a few tricks since I last fought him. But he still takes a punch to the face really well.
We're going to get there.
Right. I don't know what's up with that transition. Minicucci Engineering.
We have a $20 anonymous donation. I always look forward to GDQ week, especially the classic Castlevania and Mega Man blocks. Good luck to all the runners.
Right here is the final stage in the game. Coming up here is an appearance by Proto Man, because he wants to be in the game too. Hey, Proto Man. See you, Proto Man.
Sick.
In this boss, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get a few cheap hits before it actually starts. They want you to use those platforms on the left, but it's quicker this way. I'd like to give a few shout outs. Retrophile TV, you're awesome. I missed my jump. Let's try that again. Kojak, of course. Amber, happy birthday. Oh. That was expected. I'd like to give a shout out to my parents. They're the reason why I got here. Shout out to Ressa. She's letting me use her Sega. And let's win this time. And time's coming up at this last hit. I'd like to give a big round of applause for everybody that's involved in Summer Games Done Quick 2015. You guys are amazing.
Good job.
I'd like to give thanks to Spike, Vegeta, and Josh. I'm TheSiege. This was Mega Man Wily Tower. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Congrats,
Siege. That
friend.
was amazing.